How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So I haven't done a comic book news type of video in a while because I'm kind of moving more to like bigger content instead of like content like this. But this was too good to share. So if you guys know, there's the network called the CW, and it has like Flash on it. Arrow used to be on it. I mean, Arrow's I think done now, but stuff like Batwoman, the new Superman Lois TV show, all sorts of who knows. They've always has something going on, right? Well, the CW, I believe, they're owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Media got sold to Discovery Channel. Weird, I know. Warner Brothers is huge and got bought out by Discovery Channel, which is somehow bigger. But anyways, so Discovery Channel bought it, and they're doing, the CEO of Discovery Channel is like axing a bunch of stuff, fixing CNN because CNN is part of Warner Media, firing a bunch of the people over there that work there, things like that. Well, the CW, it makes bad shows, let's be honest. They're not that great. And a lot of people don't like them. They get barely any viewers. Like I'm talking about in their shows, we get in the hundreds of thousands of viewers. That's for a TV show. You still have to pay all the actors, everyone that works on the set, stuff like that. There's YouTube channels that get way more than that. And there's just a person like me in a room. I don't get that much. But yeah, so the CW's been in trouble for a while. So they've been looking to sell it. Someone bought it. Look up here. They bought this, a studio called Next Star bought 75% for $0. That's right. A company called Nexstar, right here. Now the CW bought for $0 by Nexstar. So Nexstar, I guess, is like they own the most like channels in the United States or something like that. 194. This just goes through different things. I mean, I haven't seen Flash in a while. I only watched the first 3 seasons, but it's not looking very good there. They always change his suit every year, but it's been looking worse and worse and worse. So it's like, why even change it? Why don't you just keep the same suit as before? I don't know. But anyways, Nexstar purchased 75% of the CW for $0. Oops. And you're probably thinking, well, why would they purchase it for $0? That doesn't make any sense. Well, it's because they have $100 million in debt. So basically, they're purchasing their debt so they can have the shows. And let's see what the current lineup is. I don't even know what their current CW show lineup is these days. But, I mean, they used to have The Flash. I think The Flash still exists. Okay, so they have Texas Walker, The Flash, Penn and Teller. I actually like Foolish. Don't know what Dynasty is. Destiny. Whose Line Would You Lie? Masters Illustration. Blah, blah, blah. Funniest Animals. Tom Swift. I don't know. Wellington Paranormal. I'm sure it has. These are just what's on currently. I'm sure it has a bunch of other random stuff too. That are off season. Here we go. These are the shows. Krypton. They still have Krypton? I thought that was canceled. Riverdale. So All American. I don't know what that is. Sleepy Hollow. It's just really. These are trending ones. Okay, so these are all their shows. Charmed. I saw that. It was not that good. Yeah, basically, I think their best show is either Walker or The Flash. I think all the other, and they're not even doing that good. So yeah, it's pretty much all this stuff is going to be gone. There's an article about Flash and Superman Lois missing from CW's comic panel. I'm pretty sure they're getting axed. I'm pretty sure everything is pretty much going away. At this point, they're probably going to revamp everything. What are they going to do? I don't know. I hope they might actually move the stuff over to the better stuff over to HBO Max, because HBO Max is a Warner Brothers thing. Let's see. Yeah, gosh. HBO Max. No, it's not an article. I read somewhere that it might move to HBO Max, like some of these shows. So Nexstar would own 75% of it, but it could still play on HBO Max, and they'd work out some kind of deal. So hopefully, because stuff on HBO Max is pretty good. So hopefully we get some more. This stuff is, no one wants this stuff. I'm sure there's people out there watch it, but it's geared towards like 15 to 19-year-old girls for the most part. Like that's what it's like. It's geared for like adolescents in that weird mid-range. But the problem with that is that was popular back in the day. Yes, and it worked. But now those people are on like TikTok, and that's where they get their entertainment from, is they scroll through social media. They don't watch these types of shows that are geared to them. They only like, it's like that. It's like after, like, you know, with the Disney shows for kids, like they used to have like Lizzie McGuire, and I don't know, that was when I was a kid. I don't know what they had. The Hannah Montana, like those cuts are like really cheesy. Those are for kids like under like 12 and 13, usually somewhere around there. Kids to, you know, preteens. But then the CW's for that right after that. But those kids, they're not into like watching these types of shows. They're into literally like TikTok. That's what taking all their time. That's when no one watches this stuff. So it's really not for anyone. It's not for like someone like me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna watch The Flash. I'm like, ugh, I have to listen to Iris all day playing about the relationship. I got to the point where I just, anytime she's on screen, I just fast forward because she's always like, oh, Barry, what does this mean about a relationship? Barry, you can't stop this crime that's happening. You have to tell me how we can better our relationship. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna see Flash doing Flash things. So it's not made for people like us or me. I don't know. Some people out there probably liked it, but it's made for a very select group that don't really find this kind of TV as their entertainment anymore. So it needs to go. It's been needing to go for a long time, and that's why it's minus $100 million. Can you imagine making a business and you're down $100 million and someone buys you for $0? Normally, you want to build up company and sell it for lots of money, not sell it for zero just so that they could take on your debt. $100 million in debt. Think about it, $100 million. That is so much. Wow. With $100 million in debt. Oh, and they still can't make good shows. So I just found this very interesting. Have a good day.